the motherfucking gunshots. Get the motherfucking gunshots.
That's the sound of the police.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Have Two.
Chuck, baby.
And this is the fucking biased fucking basement. Man.
Biased basement where we keep it completely biased.
Biased as fuck because we ain't about to do all that research and shit like that. No. So we just gonna come up with some takes. Yeah. Give y'all like a little bit of our personalities. Yeah. I hope y'all fuck with it out there in the world, man. I hope y'all vibing. I hope you got a good J rolled up because it's gonna get interesting. Everything. And it's gonna get interesting around here.
And I think on my end, I think we came up with the topic and the subject of the show because it's the biased basement. Because I think in 10 years nobody gonna do research. They just gonna give their own biased opinion. So we wanted to be the first ones to spearhead that campaign. Right here, hit me with a right here. We spearheading that campaign. I'm definitely gonna do research. Niggas is just gonna go straight off the head.
Straight off the head.
Yeah, that's what everybody gonna do in 10 years.
I'm not researching these. I personally don't care that much.
Yeah, so that's the show, baby. And I got a homeboy that won't stop blowing up my phone.
God damn, man. Not on the mic.
I can't give you another 10,000, bro. I call you back. Yeah, that my nigga. He just want to borrow some money. Yeah, you know how that go. And I'm live, my nigga. I can't do it.
Wale is better than J. Cole, bro.
Wale better than J. Cole?
Yes, bro.
Who sold more records? It don't matter. Who sold more records?
Bro, why does that matter?
Why don't it matter? You tell me why it don't matter, and then I'll tell you why it do. I
mean, you could be a better artist and sell less records.
Better artists don't sell less records.
Bro, yes it does, bro. It's
most of the time.
There's a lot of good artists that's not mainstream.
Name first one. Of all, give me one that's a bad artist that sell records.
First of all, it's a lot of bad artists that sell records.
Yeah.
Little B, the bass god himself sold records.
He didn't sell no Manasseh records. He ain't never went platinum.
He sold records.
He ain't sell J. Cole numbers.
Bro, that nigga was ass.
He ain't sell J. Cole numbers, though.
But you know, first of all, we know that most of the music is pushed on like by the money that's behind the artist.
Yeah,
so
we know that.
Bigger budget with the artist. Normally, whether the music is trash or not.
Hey, y'all, niggas only gotta say that when they gotta defend their artist.
Whether the music is trash or not, those artists get pushed more than the more talented artists.
So you saying J. Cole didn't get pushed? I mean, not J. Cole, but Wale, when he had all the hits in MMG. All of them.
Right.
All of them.
Okay.
That nigga was damn near pressing Ross on the hits at a point in time.
If he did a versus a lot of people, I think he get a lot of people out of here too.
Me and my homeboy was just talking about him. His attitude fucked him up.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
It do matter.
I'm just talking
because if you talking legacy, who's still around and who's not?
Well, they're still around.
We don't hear him.
Oh, what does it matter if you don't hear him or not? Is he the best?
How you gonna be the best if we don't hear you?
Hey, bro.
What's a star when his most biggest fan can't see it?
What's a star when his biggest fan can't see
when your biggest fan of the star, you can't see the star though because it's not bright enough.
Kendrick don't pop out and he the biggest star popping right now.
Every time he come out, he sell 1 million.
What's that got to do with anything? You said you had numbers. I see. We gonna base your thing around numbers. Are we gonna be basing
numbers? Don't lie. If we talking talent, then like people like Brother Lynch Hung, Devin the Dude, them niggas are merciful masters of lyricism. So then we can really go there with it. We can't go based off talent. We gotta go based off the numbers.
I'm talking about we're comparing two individuals though.
Yeah, and
so we were talking about J. Cole and we was talking about Wale.
And with Wale and J. Cole, most people know.
You say what? Why J. Cole is a better rapper than Wale?
He got better features.
Is J. Cole a better rapper than Wale?
He a better structured rapper. Yeah.
Is J. Cole a better rapper than Wale? Just your opinion.
Keep asking that. I keep saying yes. Crooked Smile is a better storytelling song than any song Wale got.
I'm done.
Give me one.
Bro, I don't even think like when y'all be talking about this uplifting songs, like Have y'all ever heard of like I forget what it's called. It's Wale came up.
No, you gotta know what it's called.
Wait. It's the bias opinion. We ain't doing all that fucking research.
Yeah.
But I heard this. Hold on. I heard this. If you look at, it's a little LP that he had called like The Perfect Storm or something like that. When it was back when the George Floyd shit happened, he came up with
George
a 4.
Floyd.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You like
didn't hear it.
You ain't woke.
Nah,
you definitely not woke. You need to pray.
But guess what I did hear that year?
Hold on.
KOD. KOD that year.
KOD?
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
KOD that year.
Okay, see, I've been saying, but if you would have heard The Perfect Storm, you would know that Wale ability to talk about current events, put George Floyd in there, and still make Afrocentric good music, lyrically.
The best George Floyd song I ever heard was that Lil Baby song.
Then
that was like damn near. You can't even knock that.
Bro,
now it might not be your favorite one. You can't say it ain't a good one though.
Bigger than Black and White. Get out of here.
Man, that shit was amazing,
that shit
bro.
Was horrible.
That's when I first started liking Lil Baby.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Look. See, he'll tell you something ain't good. Like it's trash.
That shit was trash.
It was not trash. What made it trash? So him speaking on us on a major platform makes it trash.
How we get from Wale to J. Cole to Lil Baby?
Because you brought up that George Floyd shit. Because Lil Baby made a George Floyd song dedicated to George Floyd.
Bro, I'm talking about
and it was better than Wale.
I'm talking. No, it wasn't, bro.
You don't think Lil Baby a better rapper than Wale?
No, nigga.
Dude, you crazy,
I'm
man.
done, bro.
You crazy,
I hope
man.
we ain't about to argue.
Lil Baby killed Wale.
And what?
In every department. Flow. And he got more hits. Yeah, I like his songs better. He bang in the club more. He from Atlanta, Wale from DC. How you want to do?
Hey, put your socials under here when you put your socials. Put at Young Child.
Wale.
We need all your socials under you for saying things that you say out of your mouth. So I had to react TV.
Y'all know who it is. It's Young Chuck, baby.
Had to react TV.
Yeah.
Gunshot for these motherfuckers. Bias opinions.
Future banging. Future. If you look, I mean not Future. If you look up Lil Baby, hey audience, comment on the video if I'm lying. Look at view for view. If you go based off record sales, go off record for record. Lil Baby is actually what we would call a special artist. He's an artist you get every decade. You don't get a Lil Baby every year. You don't get a Future every year. You don't get a Drake every year. This Lil Baby, you might got confused because he got that constant sound.
Sir.
But that dude right there, he's catching up to Nicki Minaj as far as hits, bro.
Sir.
So,
sir,
let's keep it real.
If Wale and the Baby did a versus battle,
Lil
Baby takes the versus battle.
Yeah, he'll murder him.
He'll
murder him, bro. Break. He like what we said, bias.
Had to.
This ain't accurate. But if we go off accuracy, Lil Baby got way more Billboard hits than Wale, and I fuck with Wale, but he just don't got enough hits.
Bro, in a versus battle, Wale is mopping the floor with some of your biggest artists, not just the Baby or Little Baby.
Not Little Baby.
Little Baby, the Baby, any Baby that you naming, Wale is probably getting them the fuck up out of there.
Hey, I got two people he ain't gonna do it to.
Who?
I'll take Drake out of it.
Take Drake out of it.
Lil Baby and J. Cole. He can't out rap them.
That was the argument about J. Cole and Wale, and why I feel that Wale is a better rapper than J. Cole. Hands down.
I don't know, man.
Hands down.
I think J. Cole is one of the best. I never felt like Wale was one of the best.
Wale is not lyrically one of the best. You don't listen to a lot of Wale.
I don't think nobody thinks that, but
you don't listen to a lot of
people
Wale.
From DC.
You don't listen to a lot of Wale.
No, I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's the best. I think Lil Wayne was the best at a point in time. For Wale to be the best, he had to be good as Lil Wayne. And you know he not. You know he ain't that good.
Wale is
he ain't on no Lil Wayne level though. Come on, bro. Come on, put some respect on Wayne's name. Lyrically, anyly. he's not on Lil Wayne level, bro.
I'm not saying on his level, but like he's a tier down. He's the next step down. He definitely that. If Lil Wayne is above J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and all that, I would put Wale in that same boat with him. I don't understand why people just don't do that.
Yeah, well,
nigga, Wale is dope, bro.
Wale he has 10 top 10 hits. Lil Baby has 20.
That's cool, but what are the what's the last Lil Baby hit?
No, we talking about number one hit song.
Okay.
What Lil Baby has 20 number one hits.
Okay, what
Wale has.
Okay. Like I said.
Oh shit, he only has one number one hit.
Okay.
And 6 top 10 hits. Okay. My bad. And 17 songs on Billboard. Cool. So he only has one number one hit, 6 top 10 hits, and 17 songs that ever made it to Billboard. Meanwhile, Lil Baby has 21
the last Lil Baby
hits.
Song that you played? Where's the last Lil Baby? What matter of fact?
He got 20 number one hits.
What Lil Baby album do you know?
Oh, Bigger Than Life. And My Turn.
What song?
My Turn.
What's
Emotionally Scarred. He had Bigger Than the Bigger
Emotionally
Picture
Scarred.
on
How'd that go?
We gon' get the penny, get the money. Pay the contract.
That shit trash.
Riding in the foreign, can't you see I'm soaring? I'm emotionally scarred, so I can't even. Man, that shit was hard, bro. That's why he sold them records. That's why the nigga was hot. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, React don't like nothing.
That shit was trash.
To say that's trash is crazy.
That's not no Wale.
That's crazy. So basically, the universal opinion is we're gonna all go out at the same time and stream this and buy this album. Meanwhile, Wale, nobody's buying this shit, and you telling me he's trash and he's good.
Wale, nobody buys Wale album.
No, he only had one hit. I gave him more credit than that. I thought he had way more than one hit. Easy baby, I never felt. That's his one hit. Ready for this?
Okay.
Tupac or Jay-Z?
Man, bro.
He ain't gonna stop. Let's let the people hear it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you do it.
What are we comparing?
Whatever.
The better what?
I don't know. What do you compare when you put them two together? What is there to compare? Because I really don't see no comparison.
I mean, I really don't either. I don't see the comparison because you can't take one serious. I mean, one did, was a ballerina dresser and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That was Mobb Deep.
No.
Perform School of the Arts. Boy, you don't know what you talking about. We talking about Pac now. You gotta be careful with what you say.
Wasn't he a dancer?
No, he was a dancer for Disney Underground.
So he was a dancer.
But him, Jada Pinkett, they used to dance.
Oh, that's why you getting in your feelings?
No, you said a ballerina dancer. He wasn't a ballerina though.
I'm saying, like he was School of Arts.
That's not ballerina though.
They do ballerina.
They do acting in drama classes. But dancing was the thing at the time. Like that's why he was dancing. That was hip hop at the time. Huh? That was hip hop. If you did hip hop, you broke dance, you broke records, or you rapped. And he did dance. So you're judging him. So it has nothing to do with his legacy of his talent. You're basing it off dancing. See, that's bias. I love the bias basement, but we can't compare dancing to lyricism.
Lyrically, he's not fucking with Jay-Z.
Lyrically,
he's not fucking.
Lyrically, no, but he was a greater rapper than Jay-Z by far. Jay-Z was a better rapper.
He's not nothing.
We don't care about lyrics. Me and my homeboy just had this conversation. He said, what do you want? Something that gave you a feeling to when you was with that girl at that time and you was eating that watermelon and you heard that song and it made you feel great and you always remember that feeling? Or do you want a song where you be like, and then when you hear it again, you just remember that one time you said,
No.
I want that feeling.
You're explaining them both. Both of the times you're both that in that scenario that you just explained. You still explaining the feeling in both scenarios.
Yeah, but lyricism, I'm gonna be like, damn, he said that. I can only do that once. When I'm getting emotional, when I get emotional rush from a song, Every time I hear it, I feel that.
Nigga,
you can't bite your lip twice off Jay-Z.
Yes, you can. What are you talking about?
That ain't how lyricism work. You
Yes,
only bite.
can.
You only for the first time you hear it,
bro. I could play. I still get chills at some of the stuff I hear from Reasonable Doubt, bro.
Man, that album sounds so goddamn old. Jesus Christ.
So Tupac,
it was a slept-on jewel.
So Tupac don't sound old.
No, not All Eyes on Me, and it came out
all
after Reasonable Doubt. By the way,
all Eyes on Me doesn't sound old.
No. Compared to
Where do you hear All Eyes on Me at? Still.
Are you tripping, dog? He's one of the most #1 played in catalog artists of all time.
I didn't say what he was.
So you're asking where you hearing it? If there's
where
numbers,
do you hear that?
Everywhere. Where don't you hear it? You know, me and my girl, we every time we hear Pac, we think of you. We say, man, he say they don't play this. Every time when we're in the gas station.
What Pac is they playing?
Oh, what Pac ain't they playing? Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama, California Love, I Ain't Mad at You, Thugs Mansion, Until the End of Time.
When the last time you listened to the radio?
It don't matter. I listen to the radio a lot because I'm on it.
This is why.
I listen to the radio a lot because I'm on it. I'm on it twice a day, y'all. Y'all go check that out.
This is why this is a biased opinion because this nigga does not listen to the radio. So I was trying to figure out.
I listen to the radio, but you got radios like Pandora.
I'm lying.
I listen to the radio.
You lying?
I do, cause I still hear me at 2:00 on that motherfucker.
Yeah, you know that you come on at Pacific time.
But I've heard it though. You know when you pop in your car, our shit still on 97.
No. I ain't heard a radio.
That's cause you blocking it out your ears. You're not trying to hear it.
A Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's the problem. Every time you get in the car, you go on your Bluetooth. You don't play the radio.
Because I got Apple Music.
So you can't tell me nothing that's hot because you don't listen to the radio.
I can tell you what I'm not listening to.
You can tell me what's hot to you.
That's why it's the biased basement.
That's how niggas get old.
That's why it's the biased basement, nigga, because ain't nobody trying to hear all that trash.
It's not always trash.
That's what I was trying to tell you about 1900 Rugrat. And I was trying to get you to listen to the freestyle that's trending, and you gonna tell me he's not.
My daughter showed me Caribou on Radar Freestyle. Then my son showed me Yeet on Radar Freestyle. All these people getting hella numbers, hella accolades, but that's not my type of music.
It's trash.
It's not for me. I'm not gonna say they trash, but it's not for me.
No, it's trash.
It's for 15 and 16-year-olds.
No, it's trash.
Not for me.
No.
It's not for me.
See, he gonna be political, and you gonna come to have to react for the shit that's just. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit garbage, bro. First of all, these niggas dance like this, like you know what I'm saying. It's like no body movement, like. Remember what you used to do at a club, like dancing and shit? Like you would actually have to get on with a girl, you know. And actually, I have to know, you know, hold her hips and like grind with her and shit.
Yeah, it's the
Could you imagine?
Kids don't do that no more.
This is what they doing now.
Like,
with their heads and shit. What dance anymore? Like, do y'all even know how to dance out of this world? Like, I think niggas is doing this and everybody's doing the same fucking dance and shit. When Back That Thing came up, it didn't matter if you didn't know how to dance.
Hey,
you hear. Everybody know. A woman with a back knew what to do. A woman with a back that didn't have no ass knew what to do.
But see,
now everybody just think they just twerking.
What you think about Megan Thee Stallion lying on tour? Lying. Hey baby, why you lie on my boy Tory? Don't you know? Yeah, she lied.
She lied.
She said she didn't sleep with him when she was sitting there with Gail. What did you say? What you think when you heard that?
I think a lot of things.
I thought she did it. I said, why she lied to Gail?
I mean, I personally think that where the gun come from, where like you know whose gun was it to begin with. That was the main question I ever had.
Neither one of us is telling her.
Well, we know it was a pink gun, and we know that Tory ain't about to have no fucking pink gun.
Not only that, they showed the video of her celebrating him going to jail.
And then I thought something was different when they didn't find no gun residue on Tory's hand. I think it was. I'm not for sure. This is the biased basement, by the way. I can't remember, that shit was so long ago, and I smoked too much to remember that shit. But I think he had no gun residue or some shit on his hands from the GSR report or something, showed that he didn't fire the gun or whatever. Or he didn't have whatever the case is. I didn't think that he did it.
Gun residue?
I think that he was trying to keep an image and not make himself look worse than what it was.
Worse.
And by going to court, pointing out the chick that he was sleeping with the other chick being messy and stuff, he didn't want to look like no stitch and actually end up backfiring and playing and stuff.
I think 2 dirty leg bitches got over on my nigga, bro. And that's how it happened. That's what it is. The hoe won. Hooray to the hoe. She won. Nobody wins.
Why
but
you think
the hoe.
she won, bro?
Because she ain't in jail and he is. She get to enjoy her career, her life, and her family.
But
and he don't.
But for the
she
last
don't got
one,
a kid and he
life.
do, and that baby starving. That's why. That money gonna run out before them 10 years is up. Yeah. And that baby gonna be in the hood. With
her albums ain't doing well. Somebody said that their albums ain't doing.
Neither one of them are doing as good as they were. They both doing worse. When I seen Gunna pass Tory, I said, "Oh,
why you think all these clips is coming out about Megan Thee Stallion?"
It don't matter. The black nigga is gone. At the end of the day, we painted her out to be a hoe. We painted Tory out to be a criminal. White people, we win.
Who is we?
The system. The people that's part of that system.
We?
Huh?
Why you say we?
No, I'm speaking from them. We win. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The system.
So you part of the people, the system?
No, y'all running back. At the end of the day, we painted her out to be a hoe. We painted Tory out to be a criminal. White people, we win. White people, we win. White people, we win. You didn't hear me right.
No, I heard it.
No, you didn't. I said the system feel like we painted them black people.
He the system
as a bad person. We win. That's what I said.
You gotta watch for niggas like this. I think he the system. But how do you feel just as a black man voting?
I'm a felon. I can't vote.
Oh,
yeah.
But if you could vote,
not for Harris, man. I'm going for Trump this year. Yeah.
Why would you go for Trump?
Cause black women don't listen. So I ain't putting one in no office. Hell no. But I might, cause she married to a white man. So I might. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. One thing I know a black woman to do is listen to a white man. That's one thing I know they'll do. Yeah.
You feel that way?
I know that.
You know that?
Yeah. When that white man at work say, "Hey, bring your ass at 8 o'clock. Hey, I need you to stay a half an hour later." They gonna do it. They ain't gonna say nothing. If he say, "Hey, you working on a holiday," they gonna show up.
You don't think that? You don't think that?
I know. If a brother tell his woman he don't want her wearing them leggings because her ass poke out too much, and we gonna be around some family members, she gonna wear them leggings. His say so ain't gonna matter.
Not all of them, bro. Come on, not all.
If she tired of you telling her that, and today she wanna wear them, she's going to wear them. White boy, he speaking cold. Hey. Now what was I saying? Now he do that. They straighten all the way up.
Man, my wife wouldn't wear shit if I didn't like. I ain't saying allow her to wear it because I'm not allowing her to do anything.
That might be you, brother. It worked out for y'all.
But she hasn't enough respect to be like, take that off. Even she might not think it is. She could take it off for me. If Kamala Harris is president, right? Mm-hmm. Then then she would it be like the first husband of president? Like, why? Like, would you want to be that? Like the first nigga, like especially as a white man.
It's for an agenda.
Like you definitely don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like listen.
They trying to push an agenda. I don't know why they want women to lead that home.
Listen, it's 2024. It's biracial couples in the world and all that shit. But I know that gotta look some way, and you can't tell me that it doesn't.
It don't.
The first black female president has a white husband, and he's also the first what is it called? Like if first lady, so will he be the first husband? Well, how's that go? What's the name for that?
Homie,
First man.
Hey, homie, let me tell you something.
What is he called? What is that called?
I don't know, but biracial girls gonna put niggas through hell for the next 4 years.
Oh my god.
They gonna be sucking and fucking them white boys left to right. And you already know how the white boy do when he get with a biracial girl. It's that's usually practice pussy for white boys. They use that to practice on, then they go get with Julie and Heather. Yeah, for sure. I know. Cause I grew up around them. That's hey, all you mixed girls is just white boy crazy. And mama done told you don't never bring home a nigga, but you can be gay. Them white boys, they using you for pussy. And they only hit y'all fools usually when y'all about 30 or 29, 28, and you got 3 of their babies. Then y'all date a nigga. It be too late by then. But there's always gonna be some nigga out here that's gonna date you and take care of them damn kids. But you could have did it right. I think half of them just do that just to make mama happy. I don't do that for daddy. Daddy, you know. But yeah, we about to catch hell over Kamala and that white man. I'm just keeping it real.
I don't think that I think her husband just don't want to be the first.
Oh, he will.
What is it? He's the I don't know.
He's the first husband. He's the first man.
Yeah, the first husband. Like nigga.
But you ain't the first man. The president was.
No, he the first. You the first husband. He is.
Yeah, what is that? The first man. The first husband.
And then he got to be a white dude at that. Like damn, you strong enough to back up a black woman. Hey, matter of fact, I support you, sir. I like that. Support that black woman.
Y'all said I support her. I only vote for her because she got a white man.
I guess support that black woman.
Yeah, no.
Stand strong.
I don't believe a black woman will listen to anybody else but a white man. I only believe that, bro. I think that some black women when they want the one that they can be like, I got him, girl, yeah, and I'll tame him too. That if it ain't that nigga, then they ain't gonna listen to him. They ain't gonna listen to him.
No, man. It might be a dynamic. Not every.
Yeah, I didn't say every, but I'm saying the collective, and they voice ain't loud enough for me to think that it's not enough of them not doing it. So, basically, get you that right one, man. She found her shit. She made it. Hey, she ended up a president.
I'm just saying, I would love for my wife to be the first president. I just don't want her. Like, if my wife was able to be president, I just want to be one of the first nigga president. Be like the first nigga.
That would have been sounding way better than the first husband. The first nigga.
The first nigga husband.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
We need to do a skit called "The First Nigga."
Don't
steal our shit.
The first nigga.
The first nigga. I like
that. Cause he gonna be kind of like the first nigga, like the first husband. Like, you don't never want to be the first of something like Soldier Boy. Always proclaim to be the first to do that. You don't want to be the first cap nigga. Like, you the first cap nigga. You know what I'm saying? You in the White House and your wife runs the world, and you do what your wife tell you to do. Cause if you don't, you probably get the Secret Service to probably get you out of here.
But on the second hand though, he get to do something a lot of people will never get to do.
What?
I think probably 99.99% of the world will never get to do.
What?
And that's throw that presidential bitch on that bed and tear that ass up. If most people ain't never fucked a millionaire, let alone a president, that white man get to pass that president out.
Hey.
He probably cheating on that motherfucker too, man. You know, man, that pussy boy, that shit probably dry. I mean, she's 60-something years old. Usually when cute, hell yeah. When you cute like that and you old, man, boy, that pussy needs some help. I need some lube or something.
How you know, bro?
Dog.
You like?
Listen, I'm a rapper, man. I didn't had a few. Let me say that. Not 60. I haven't been that high, but I've been at 52, and that boy, I'm telling you, I wanted to come down bad. I didn't want to be up there no more. Dog, I couldn't imagine 60 with good skin and smell good, hair's straight. Yeah, I just know, bro. And she Indian, you know, them motherfuckers. They got they go through some crazy cultural type things.
Like what?
like daddy sneak in their room and all types of shit, and it's normal. But that's all over here. But in India, that's normal. That's normal. Daddy sneaking in the room, yeah, that's normal in India. What you mean? What you mean? That's normal.
On the biased basement opinion, we're not gonna research that. We're just gonna skip.
You ain't got to, but I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about what I said, but I'm not the one that made it up either. You know, in their culture, that's what they do. Just like we use a belt to whip our kids, that's what they do over there. So how could we let that be the president? How? And you ain't told us none of your childhood secrets yet.
I just wanna do a reset and a redo and just pick two different candidates from both sides.
Tell us your childhood secrets. Did your dad go in there and put your tush in his mouth?
At this point,
we want to know, cause you Indian.
I take two new candidates, man, cause we gonna lose either way. Either way this go down,
man, them Korea niggas said.
Listen, Republican or Democratic, either way, we lost.
Yeah, them Toledo niggas.
We hired Trump back, we lost. We hired Kamala, we lost. We losing. And if I don't see no change in the first 90 days of anybody being in the presidency,
time to.
We lost. If you don't see no change in the first 90 days of the next president, then that shit didn't mean nothing.
So, what else? What's going on, fam?
Shit, that's about it, man.
That's about it. The Bias Basement. Man,
the Bias Basement, man. We appreciate you. We having y'all motherfuckers, man. Well, you know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We pressing buttons and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? We be back with another bias tape, man. When I told you. Yeah. And I told you that he'd end up agreeing with me that Wale is better than J. Cole.
I didn't agree with him.
Yes, you did. You heard what he said.
Drake better than both of them. Drizzy, baby. Team Drizzy.
All right, man. Till the next time, man. Peace, man. We're out of here.
Boom.